And welcome to a new burn video. Burn video. This is the deck that did well in Utrecht. It was doing very, very well. I think it was 11-3, 11-1 at some point. I lost the last three to finish 11-4. We're basically mono red as always, with a tiny little splash of black for bumping the night and of white for Boros charm. And in the cyber, you got Crackling Doom to kill Ketramose. And you got Reckless Charm. This is maybe against Breach, but also against Splinter to win. The mana base doesn't have any copy of Barbarian Ring. We want to be fixed. So we have Blackcliff Cliff and Sunbaked Canyon. We have one copy of Mount Doom, which is a way to deal the opponent damage. There's no Rift Bolt, finally. I hate that card. And then there's just the classic. Yeah, there's Eidolon. I still like Eidolon. I'm happy to see Eidolon here. We just got a trophy with Affinity, so the morale is high. Last time I played Burn on stream, I went 4-1. Let's see if I can do better today. Okay, it's a little bit heavy hand. Some big Kenny redraws. I think I'm keeping, but you know, wouldn't put my hand on the fire for this keep. Ay ay ay, also got Pride. Not the best friend of Burn. Boros. Definitely a tough matchup. Okay. I think I'm gonna go fetch for Mountain, play Swift Spear, play Bump in the Night, attack for 2. One is on 11 already, I guess. Hope to not draw lands anymore, though. Ay, 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 ay. Let's go to the next game. Yeah, Fledge in the bin already to come off next turn, and I drew 2 lands after my first hand that wasn't even that good. Alright, let's bring in Searing Blood and Skullcrack. Let's cut the Bump in the Nights. What else do I want to cut? I think I don't know the plays alright. Cutting Lava Spike. Crackling Doom. Maybe it's better than Lava Spike. Maybe on the draw I'll have Crackling Doom. Wallander. With a lot of hope. I'm going to keep this. Alright, let's go. Blood Cliff, Bolt Wave. Go. Alright, we drew second land immediately. Weeks to the PT? Yeah. The PT London. Yeah, this morning I woke up very early. I did a lot of flesh and blood prep. But yeah, I've been practicing a lot. And this weekend I'm gonna go to a testing house 2 days. I wanna do well. Ajani, sure. I'll deal 4 damage to you. Raw Bolt Wave. Alright. Let's play one of them. Do I want to play the other one? I think so. I think if my opponent goes like Goblin Bombardment to Johnny, I don't care. What's my next tournament? It is gonna be in London. The Pro Tour of Flesh and Blood. In the 12th to 14th of April. It's just the classic burn hand, one land, or you draw a second land, the deck is unbeatable. You don't draw a second land, your deck is beatable. Alright. It's game 2 was easy, now it's game 3, it's on the draw. Searing Blaze is 2 targets, even if it fizzles, they still take 3 damage. Three, and then take 2. Alright. On the draw, I'll cut the item on the Great Revel. I'll bring in Lava Spike and Crackling Doom. Let's go. Okay, very good end. Keep. Alright, a mulligan to 6. So this is very powerful. As always, if they flage, it's gonna be hard. We just, I guess, hope they don't flage me. Alright, how much damage you take? Unfortunately, only 1. Also the Pride, that has to die. I think it just dies. It just dies. Yeah. I don't want them to gain a life and make a token. Especially since they play like Guide of Souls and they make even more tokens. Sorry, even more life. Ajani, va bene. Gonna Searing Blades, Ajani, and the cat. We trophied before, Sullivan, yeah. Good, good stuff. Okay. Gotta hope no flage. Let's hope no flage. Ooh, Boros Charm is from Foundation. I didn't know that. So it's gonna be legal in Standard for 5 years. You're so hyped for Monday announcement? Yeah, me too. Me too. Nice. Opponent passes without making a land. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna go Bolt Wave Go. Holding up. School Crack in case you play Flage, or Boros Charm in case you don't play Flage. Looks like they pass. They're gonna Boros Charm you. They haven't done anything for 2 turns in a row. That's so bad. When did they play Twiddle? Well, the VOD usually are only for subscribers, so that's why maybe you're not finding it. I think a list. It should be only for subscribers. The YouTube video is gonna go up eventually, yeah. Alright, they play Flage, sure thing. And the game is over. Ooh, Crackling Doom. That's how you're gonna die. Crackling Doom for lethal. Let's go. Oh, okay. Round two. Hey, once again, it's a one-lander. It is it is what it is. I keep this hand. It's a good end. We can't complain. If we draw second land, it's automatically game over. If we don't draw second land, we can fight a bit before before losing. No, before hoping to find a second land on turn 3 or 4. It's definitely a keep. It's definitely a keep. I think if you ask burn players about this hand, they will all keep, but you can definitely lose without playing that much Magic. Nice. The actual factual nuts. Even that they started Eldrazi Temple, though, it was maybe correct to go just double burn. But if they go like Malevolent Rumble, you just want Eidolon down, you know? I don't know, sauce. Alright. Naming Eldrazi. And then they can go Quick Command. Oh, Chalice on 1. Oh, porco cazzo. Chalice on 1, chat. Alright. Usually not a great card in Modern, but it's good against my hand. Now I wish I doubled Lava Spike last turn instead of playing Eidolon. Let's see now. If they go Thought here, we actually lose this game. That is Thought here. Yeah, it blocks everything. Eh... Oh, un'altra di queste, sa mai. E pass. I could like double bull to pump this attack, but I don't think it goes much far away, so let's just pass for now. I don't think I have any cyborg cards for it. I guess Reckless Charm. That is on 2. Sure. If I draw a third land, I can cast 3 of this, and then Monster's Whisper can attack into the Thought Seer. Take 12 if I do that? Yeah, you're right. Is it worth it? I don't know. Probably not. It hasn't drawn very well, but doesn't matter. They... Oh, Mount Doom. Attenzione. Doom. Allora. If I go triple bolt wave, I take 12 down to 4, and then I can attack with all, and I can leak some damage. You're surprised I haven't conceded. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a good choice to concede. It's definitely a good choice to concede. You can definitely concede and move on. It's just that usually burn leagues are so fast, and as soon as I put in place another thing, I'm gonna concede. But I haven't done literally anything, and I have Skewer the Critics in my deck. There's two Idol in play. I don't know. I I'm like 90% losing. All right, now I'm just dealing 1 damage with Mount Doom. Better than what's it called? The Barbarian Ring. 1 damage. You think I can jump attack with 1 Eidolon? Hmm, not sure. Not sure I want. Okay, looks like when I drew a card. Let's see what it is. Eldrazi Linebreaker. Okay. They got 8. This one has Trample. It's what? A 5/3 Trample. Okay. I could block you like this. Alternatively, I could block you with 2 Eidolon. Block it with 2 Eidolon, then I can cast spells into a Swift Spear. No, I think I want to have Eidolon in play. I think they have more 3-drops in hand because they haven't been doing anything. Alright, opponent took 4 damage. Not sure how good that was for them. Okay. Here I pass. We've skewered the critics in our deck. That can definitely be a draw. If they attack, I take it. I mean, they've drawn very poorly. That's why I'm in the game. That's why I haven't conceded. If you watch my games, you know how quickly I concede. I just thought that this game wasn't that bad. Or like, it was looking awful, but okay. You're 5. You got a 4. Ooh. Pass. Allora, un attimino. Let's think about this. Oh, yeah, pass. Let's hope they don't draw Thought Knots here. So we make a spawn, it seems. Okay. Let's think about this. If I tap the Sunbaked Canyon, I go to 7. Then I go to 5. It's okay, I can chum block this, I go to 3. Mocorico, thank you, thank you. Well, you're a subscriber, you can check the VOD. But yeah, of course, you can also watch the... Alright, so I'm at 7. Assuming their hand is unplayable, I win here. They have one card, it should be a bad one. Because I think they just drew, so we make a spawn. Let's see, maybe they have some lands that is important. Ghost Quarter? Okay, Ghost Quarter doesn't do it. We have a basic mountain in our deck. Okay, so I go to 5. I block here, I go to 3. Then I guess... they can't... Yeah, unfortunately, I can't block this one. Then I guess they can cast a 3-drop. But I don't think there's many 3-drops that disrupt me here. Let's see. Another Flesh Raker? Ooh, does this win? I don't think it does. I think I go to... Oh, shit, I go to 1. I can't tap the canyon. Alright, let's hope my opponent Ghost Quarters me, I guess. Oh, they do? That's unbelievable. This was the only line that lets me win. Crazy. Everything needed to go right. Unbelievable. 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 I think opponent had to ghost and do literally every single play that made me win this game. Given my hand. Crazy. Now, we got Reckless Charm to kill the Chalice. And I guess Crackling Doom is okay. Side out Eidolon. A side out a couple of Bump in the Night. I think there's a more Bump in the Night, just because my opponent can have, you know what, Searing Blood. What does this kill exactly? Glaring Flash Raker, and that's it. Yeah, I think the fact that Skullcrack plays around Chalice on 1 is decent. Yeah, Ghost Quarter on any other land I win. It's a paid actor for sure. I mean, it's a Magic player. You know, not all Magic players play perfect. Evil alt account? Yeah, that's what Pivo does in the morning. He cues into me so he can make me win. All right, keep. I'll bottom some Bucket Canyon. The mana base of this deck is painful. Having no sauce, name's Eldrazi. Go Swift Spear. I could go bold, but now I have a Reckless Charm to kill Chalice. I go Chalice. And I go probably just Boros Charm here. Ignoring the Chalice for now. Eventually, I can't ignore it anymore. But for now, I will. For now, te do 6 pipine. Maybe it was better to Reckless Charm this in case they go like Eldrazi Temple Thought Seer. Maybe that was better. Wow, imagine if I hold up mana. Nah, there's no way the main may phase it if I have up mana. Yeah. Not much I can do. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone Boros Charm. Probably should have just gone Reckless Charm. I can't cast a spell now, so I have to pass. Well, I guess I could. Yeah, no, I think it's better to pass. End of turn, I'll go Charm Bolt. I got 9 mana, 9 damage in my hand. Gonna place Divination. Okay. And miss a land drop. Love to see it. Destroy target artifact. And lightning bolt. Draw. Va bene. Bolt wave. Skewer. Skewer. Go. We got 6 cards in hand. We draw bolt, but I don't know. I'll just pass for now. Pretty sure there's no cards that stops bolt, but might as well wait until they tap out. All right, 2-0. Let's continue the streak. Playing these decks, so I don't mind. Playing burn is fun. The game is quick. I love to play decks that are fast. Decks that are fast are the best. That sounds great. Is that under energy? Oh, yeah. I mean, we beat energy once. I don't know if it's gonna repeat again. Land Swift Spirit go. And like, if I was on the play, this one would have been great. It would have probably beat energy, but on the draw, it's hard. Wow, that's a good start, opponent. Uh, which one of the two should I kill here? What do you guys think if I kill Ragavan? Nah, let's be normal and kill the other one. Ragaban. Ragaban is so good against burn. Yeah, this game is not looking great. They reveal the land at least. If they like never gain life, I play Flage now. Okay, Ranger. It takes another Ghetto Souls. All right. I'm gonna go. Unfortunately, I have to take 3 damage. I'm gonna go Swift Spear, Bolt Wave, and then what do I want to skewer? The Ragavan, I think. And attack for 3. They have Gyro Souls in hand. Okay. They have 2 cards. Nice, they passed. Draw. It's okay, I guess. Attack. They might chump block here. Failure. Okay, you gain a life. How do you block? Okay. I mean, if they can't gain life, this game is close. Okay, they gain, it depends on, they have they probably have a creature, a card in hand. Yeah, what is it? Bardament? Yeah. All right, so you gain 2 life here, up to 6. And then you can give flying. I said my card in hand is really not good. They attack me for 5 here? No, okay. I can chum block. Let's think about this. I think it's a good idea. I chump block. I draw land. The Searing Blitz, the Guide of Souls, you go to 3. And then I chump block again. I draw a burn spell, I win. I think I have a line to win. But I need to chump block. Otherwise I take too much damage and die. We need to top deck a land now. Skewer. Okay. Searing Blaze an elemental token. Skewer the critics on Guide of Souls. Attack for 3. You're at 5. Think it's okay. I think I have to kill Guide of Souls. The Spyro gives them 2 life even. It's a shame I have to do it all sorcery speed. Because if I just attack opponent, I mean, they probably chump block anyway. Of course, I have to hope they don't have another life gainer, a flage, or things like that. Wow, they fetch down to 4. Okay, well, okay. Let's keep on hoping they don't find flage ever. I was playing only 3 flage in Utrecht. Because it's pretty bad against Breach, Eldrazi, Blue Black, all the top decks. Okay, they don't have flage. Alright, well, they died to Boros Charm, like straight up. It's very important that I jumped with Eidolon. I don't think if I take it, I win the game. Boros Charm. Va bene. Do I play it or do I slow roll it? I play it for sure. Hey, you got a 1. 1 to 7. Don't gain life, and we're fine. It could be to 4. Whipler versus roll. I can draw a Sunbaked Canyon into a 2-drop bird spell, and I can't cast all of them. Mounted Doom is a top deck as well. You're right. Okay, they haste a Johnny. So you attack me for 4, you put me to 3. You can sacrifice the ranger now and have lethal. That's a good play, opponent. Alright. So I need to draw either instant lethal card or Mount Doom. Yeah. Instant lethal card. Ah. That's a sweet close game. What a close game. What a very close game. Yeah, GG. I can't cast it because of Ranger. It was a well played game on both sides, I think. I was on the draw against Boros Energy. I think I did my best. I think I did my best. Yeah, that's not a reason to play. It's because of Ragavan dashed. Okay, yeah. All right. So against Boros, I have 8 cards. I'll take out the bolt, the bump, and the lava spikes. Let's go. All right, let's go. Blood Crypt Goblin Guide. You have think about Rakdos Charm. Interesting. This is the first Goblin Guide I cast in this league. Oh, opponent showed me Flage. My hand is very good though. I don't want to play, so let's see how it goes. Wow, 2 planes. That's bad. Do I want to go Eidolon? Ugh. I think I just attack and Crackling Doom Dephalia. Oh, Celestial Purge. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Eidolon. I also want to go Bolt Wave. I don't think so. I think I need to hold it for Skewer. They want to go Flage. They only get 1 life. Mountain. Oh, Wear Tear. Okay. It's fine. You're a 9. Yeah, if I draw a burn spell, I win. Maybe I should have played Bolt Wave because it would have given me the shot to draw a 2-drop burn spell. I think it was maybe better to play Bolt Wave last turn. Classic. I would have won the game if I played my Bolt Wave. All right. Let's go Bolt Wave go. Opponent goes up to 9 with Flage. We still have a lot of damage. Win with like any land. Most of the burn spells. So I think it's still very good here. I think we're still fine here. All right. Force Charm you. You go to 5. And then so many of my cards win the game here. Almost all of them. Maybe another Skewer doesn't win. Oh shit, also this one doesn't win. So unfortunate. All right. Well, I have to pass. I guess if I put in fetches. Wait a second. Wait a second. If I put them to 1, they can't fetch. There's no way. There's yeah, I have to do this. Yeah, this must be the play. You go to 1, then you can't cast Flage. Yeah, opponent cracking a fetch turns on spectacle, but it's a sorcery, so. Oh wow, they had Arena Glory. So if I actually held up Crackling Doom. If I held up Crackling Doom, I would have won. Right? Because they go to 8, they go to 6. And then I draw. Let's see what I draw. I draw land, and then I can go Searing Blaze Sewer first, exactly 6. Ah, should have actually won if I played around Arena Glory. Not should have, would have. It's okay I didn't play around it, but I guess it's bad that I did. Okay, let's go. On the draw. Farouk, thank you for the sub. 1 year. Nice. Okay, let's go. Mountain Burning Inquiry. Alright. My hand can be fixed. It got fixed. This is slightly better. But I do face a 2 all one and the Flamewick Phoenix. I have a ban. I'm gonna concede. No? You have to pay? Okay. Is there a way I can raise that? Nah, there isn't. Yeah. GG. Sideboard. A Reckless Charm, maybe it's fine. It has a bunch of abilities that are reasonable. Not great, though. Maybe honestly I shouldn't sideboard on the play. Yeah, on the play I'll keep the deck as it is. On the draw. Yeah, because the deck is too good to change on the play. Alright, let's go. My hand does a lot of damage. Nice. They cycle straight Wraith. Maybe that means they have Faithless Looting into Hollow One. I would side him out to the straight Wraith. Alright, one Hollow One we can win. We can win against. One Hollow One is doable. They're gonna go, hopefully not too crazy, but I have Detective Phoenix with straight Wraith in the bin. So they're attacking me for 6 at the very worst on turn 2. They definitely are drawing very well. Okay. Okay. So they deal me 7. I deal myself 2. So 9 più 7. Okay. I don't know who's winning this race, but probably my opponent. Let me go Boros, Charm, Skewer, and then pass. Let's see what happens. Okay, they got 8 damage. I can even top the canyon, this means. Alright, let's see what I draw. Goblin Guide. Oh, shit. Crack a clue. And lose. Ah, unlucky. Okay, this match, I did not get lucky. Alright, no 4-1 this time. Let's try to see if I can get a 3-2. Was it 2 minutes match? Yeah, I mean, burn leagues are usually around an hour. That's why I didn't want to concede against that Chalice player. Because usually the league is so quick anyway. Alright, Lotus Bloom. On the draw, I think for the whole league I was on the draw. Never on the play a single time. It doesn't help. This deck definitely needs to be on the play. It is what it is. Okay, my opponent doesn't play a second land and passes. Love to see that. I'm gonna go allow a spike, skewer the critics. Very simple. They can have spells in air, so it's pretty great that we dodge it. Ooh, Disrupting Shoal. Wow, main deck consign. Okay, then I guess I don't even have a skewer the critics. We definitely need to keep a bolt for the Tameshi. My opponent definitely has Tameshi. What if I just don't do anything here? I don't even want to play bolt. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to hold up both bolts. Because I think my opponent keeping a Wallander to me makes me pretty sure they have Tameshi. They can have like another Shoal plus Consign. They have nothing. I still don't think I care about that Lightning Bolt. Now I can go Bolt Wave Skewers. Holding up the 2 bolts. Palagi. Va bene. After all of my land drops, Searing Blaze is not active anymore. Opponent plays Palagi. What a shame. Alright, I have Flare of Denial, which is very good. But they take Disruptive Shoal instead. Okay. They have Disruptive Shoal in end. Bump in the night. Huh. Troll Lightning Bolt again. Do I want to play this bump, or do I want to keep up Triple Bolt? They could have Disruptive Shoal plus Flare. And then I guess I would lose to Tameshi. But I think, yeah. I think I should pass here. Alright. Tameshi it is. And I'll bolt it. When we'll play the Flare of the opponent will play the Disruptive Shoal, pitching like a Spell Snare. If you let them do the thing, they just get to 7 mana. Okay, they go Flare of Denial. Okay. Go Bolt again. Just get to 7 mana and cast the Belcher. Alright. They don't have Flare. Sorry, Disruptive Shoal plus a 1-drop. But they can just cast this X equal 3 to counter my 1-drop. So we survived. And we would have even played around another counter spell. Alright, let's go Bump in the Night. Bolt Wave. Okay, looks like they're passing. I'm not gonna fire this bolt. There's no reason to. Unfortunate, but yeah. That's sometimes playing 3-color can hurt. But again, there's no rush. Yet. Okay. They're going off again. Tamashi. I bolt it again. The Goose. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's fire this bolt up and just F6. Act of negation. Okay. Yeah. Pretty sure they can get up to 7 mana. Yeah, 8 mana actually. And I finally die to Belcher. Close game. Close game. If Actually, I think if my opponent drew a second land earlier to play Falaji, I would have Searing Blazed it, and it would have been much better. Instead, they just never drew a second land. I was never able to deploy Searing Blaze, and I just lost. Alright. Magebane Lizard? Nah, not very good. Do I want to wreck this charm? It's probably okay. I think Searing Blaze is actually alright, though. Yeah, I think once again, I don't want to sideboard on the play. I'll just submit the same. Wallander. But I think it's a good end. For Blood Crypt. And I'll go Goblin Guide. This doesn't have any downside against Belcher. Okay, this is Lotus Bloom. I think I should go Swift Spear. All right. Need to find a land soon, otherwise I'm losing next turn. Although I think if I draw a land next turn, I'm not sure. Might be already too late though. They most likely have a counter. All right, I got Belcher in hand as well, just to make sure. And unfortunately, it was not meant to be. We were not meant to trophy. Sorry, to trophy to 3-2 this league. I think it was a good keep. I think it was a good keep. It just that didn't even get close to win. All right. Well, the video is over. I hope you had fun watching this burn video. If you watch on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.